Lauren Boebert again, because why not?
But the fake news, they would be running 24/7 if this was a Republican. Instead, they are running from it because it's a Democrat. And most Americans haven't even heard about everything that's going on. And not only has going back to Swalwell, has he been a member of the Intel Committee, but he was a subcommittee chair. And in one hand, he's holding a gavel. And Dan, in the other hand, he's holding a hammer and sickle.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my gosh, that's so clever. It's based on a complete lie. Okay. Oh, my God.
The dumbassery is the point.
Seriously, I cannot believe the story about them getting in a fight on the first day of school in the girls' bathroom. Okay. Just QAnon Betty and Veronica and then calling other people conspiracy theorists. Okay.
Good morning, Charlie Pierce.
Oh, my goodness. I am transported.
Let me just say, you wish you could be Bonnie, my dog, who has taken up residence in Jody's lap.
Oh, yes, I would certainly pitch a home there.
You would pitch a tent? You would pitch a tent there. All right. What? Yeah, come on.
Or a fit. I don't know.
Something.
You know, if Lauren Boebert is QAnon Veronica,
yes,
and Melissa and Marjorie Taylor Greene is QAnon Betty, I'm just thinking that, you know, the auditions for the role of Jughead in that comment, in that comic would like be the beginning of a chorus line.
Yeah.
It's Matt
It'd be
Gaetz.
like 5, 6, 7, 8, and thousands of Republican congressmen trying to be Jughead.
Yeah, and Travis is right. It's Matt Gaetz.
It's Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, it's Matt Gaetz, obviously.
I don't know, man. This Comer guy is coming up on the rails very fast.
Yeah, this is the goober from Kentucky, as we mentioned. Charlie, you summed it up best on Twitter. You said Biden's people did everything by the book. Trump, meanwhile, insisted the book was his, lied about having it, then refused to give it back. End of story.
Are you sure that was me?
That was you.
I don't think I did that.
That was you. Well, you know, I have to say,
I must have been delusional at the time.
No. I have to say, you wrote this piece obviously before I would assume this latest news out of Albuquerque, where an actual failed Republican candidate, election denier, shot up and paid people to shoot up some Democratic.
He paid a drug dealer to shoot up somebody's pad.
Yeah.
I mean, there are levels of. I mean, you can't ask. I mean, I looked for the humor in that story and I didn't find it, but I found everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really bad. This is the crazy filtering. The dangerous crazy filtering down to offices political offices and elected officials that we normally don't even care about.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I said, how close are we to Carrie Lake being the homecoming queen's got a gun? I mean, it goes to your whole piece. Merrick Garland has risked justice by betting on impartiality. And I thought you made so many good points here. Jody, you might want to talk to your professional husband here. Because Jody always has to talk me off the ledge. But, I do think, Jody, this is just an outgrowth of no accountability for January 6th.
That was my blinking red light that my patience is coming to an end. Basically, that story. It's inexplicable to me now.
Yeah.
And I understand that people made a big deal out of how fast he appointed a special counsel for the Biden papers, but he appointed him fast because there's nothing there.
Right.
Yeah.
He wants to clear the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, it took him a while to appoint one for the Poolshed papers because he didn't know the magnitude of what he had.
Right. Correct.
I think.
That's
giving him the benefit of a whole lot of doubt.
Yeah.
You said my patience with Attorney General Merrick Garland and his dilatory pursuit of the former president and various thieves and yahoos under his employ is now exhausted. I admire Garland's judiciousness and his scrupulous regard for legal proprieties. I did before and I still do. But you just said Garland waited so long that political circumstances caught up with him for the past week, despite dozens of explainers on TV and in the written press about how the two situations are completely different. An equivalence has been advanced in the public mind that can do nothing but obstruct DOJ's pursuit of the previous administration's crimes. I mean, I know that before the special counsel was appointed, Jody, like people like Barb McQuaid said, I think this finding these classifieds up complicates the prosecution of Trump for Mar-a-Lago. But now I think it clarifies it with the appointment of the special counsel. I mean, as you say, Charlie, if they find nothing with that, which what we all assume is going to happen, It
Yeah, I mean,
paves the way for Jack Smith, hopefully.
I mean, and I don't even know the protocol. There's a big deal made all weekend about there not being a visitor log for Biden's house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that something that's been done?
No.
For everybody,
No.
For everybody else.
Yeah, no.
I mean, was there a visitor log at Hyannisport for the Kennedys, or the LBJ Ranch, or Nixon's place in Florida or California? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. No, exactly. You want to say?
I mean, I'm sure there's one at Mar-a-Lago because they took everybody's personal details and raised money with them. But
yeah. Well, you made another point we've been talking about. You said Garland proceeded to name a special counsel in the Biden matter, one Robert Hur, a Trump-appointed former U.S. attorney with connections to the Federalist Society. Oh, boy. Here we go again. You said you quoted in selecting Mr. Hur, Garland continuing a pattern of asking former and current Trump-appointed U.S. attorneys to handle politically sensitive investigations, like the inquiries into the president's son, Hunter Biden, to allay any concerns about political bias. I keep saying, Charlie, it's just we seem to be the only ones that bend over backwards. It always has to be a Republican, always got to be a Trump appointee, etc.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why. I don't know that a special counsel has to be somebody from within the Department of Justice either. Right. I mean, the most effective special counsel in my lifetime came from Harvard Law School.
Yeah,
it was Archibald Cox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Lawrence Walsh came from Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name? Jaworski came from private practice in Houston.
Yeah.
These guys all did the job. I don't understand why it has to be someone from the department, unless there's a regulation that I'm not aware of.
Yeah.
Because the status of the special counsel law has been changed so many times over the years.
Could it be classification?
Say again.
Could it be for classification reasons, as in classified documents, not
having clearance? I don't know. Yeah, Charlie, you also write the law is Aristotle.
No, I can't believe there wasn't classified information involved in Iran-Contra.
True.
And Walsh got to look at it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah.